What's going on, beer tubers? It's Eric and John back at you with yet another limited beer review. Today we're looking at the latest and greatest gold wax beer. No, it's not KBBS. No, it's not Assassin again. But it is made by our good friends in our backyard, Indeed Brewing Company. This is their Rum King. First time it's hit distribution. Very limited, I think.
300 bottles last year?
Last year, 300. This year, 4,900.
Okay.
So this is basically a big 10.5% Imperial Stout aged in Appleton Estates rum barrels. I do not hear a hiss like I wanted to. 70 IBUs. We'll go ahead and get a pour. Ooh. It actually pours out a little darker than I thought it was going to.
It's got that really dark head on it, too.
Yourself. Yeah, this one does. Yeah, wow. A little bit overly carbonated, actually.
The head just looks creamy on it, too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Really tight bubbles.
Yeah, nice. There's some lacing. You'd expect that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's go ahead and dive into the nose. Oh, wow.
It's actually pretty subtle and nice.
Yeah. It smells like a very tamed down Bourbon County.
Sure. Like, yeah,
you get some of
a lot of the
that
harsh.
sweet, that hot liqueur note. Definitely some fudgy notes.
Mm-hmm.
There is a volatile, little bit of a fusel alcohol towards the back end, but
I'd call it a little toffee kind of thing.
Oh yeah. Big. It smells sweet. It smells really sweet.
It smells really.
But with
some nice vanilla
rum barrel and cane sugar, what do you expect? Yeah, you're right on the vanilla. And there is actually kind of a baker's chocolate, kind of a soft cocoa. Kind of what you get in that darkness. You get that powdery chocolate. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that really dry chocolate. I do pick up on a few sweeter dark fruit rum notes.
Yeah, I think the rum really helps.
It's nice. It's nice to have a beer that's not bourbon barrel aged for once.
Well, bourbon barrel tends to cover up those fruit notes a lot that you miss.
Well, let's go. Well, not in Pappy, it didn't. Let's go ahead and get the taste on this one. Cheers. We'll try to look a little bit more excited. Weird.
That initial note's not what I was expecting.
Not at all. It's like this big cane sugar sweet smack in the back of the mouth. Some oak.
Oak, totally there, yeah.
Tannic oak, I should say. I just feel my stomach filling up right now. What happens with these big beers?
You know, and I think you could, once again with the taste, make a tamed down bourbon coffee kind of, or bourbon county comparison.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it doesn't finish with
the punch of flavor.
And yeah, the nuances that's in there.
The barrel character is not
I would say
nearly as in your face.
It stops short for sure.
For sure. Well, I don't know if it's short, it's just different. Whereas Bourbon County, you're getting those toasted toffee, vanilla, marshmallow notes. Here you're getting this like brown sugar for
burnt
sure, molasses almost, with a ton of sweetness of chocolate.
Yeah, burnt molasses. I was gonna say the burnt confectioner sugar on like creme brulee.
Call me crazy. I get a Coca-Cola note. Don't know why. Just feels a little frothy immediately.
I guess I can see that. The heat's there. It plays around, but it plays gently.
Yeah, the 10.5%, I would, just based off of drinking this beer, I'd say it's probably a little higher. It feels a little higher. Sticky.
Sticky for sure.
Holy God,
the sugar there just keeps it sticky. I would say the mouth and the taste is not nearly as good as the nose was.
No. It is a little thin in the mouth, yet it does really show a nice stickiness. I do want to kind of pause, come back to it after it's warmed up, because I've heard everyone says it gets better as it warms, and we're pouring it at fridge temp here.
Cool.
So we'll be back in a little bit. See you in a few. All right, we're back with our final Rum King impressions here, and after much debate,
we debated this whole bottle.
Consulted the Better Beer Bureau. Charles Awad, and God, I don't know. We're divided on this beer, I think. Because when you take all the good barrel-aged stouts that are in the 95 to 100 range, and then you take what's in the 90 to 95 range, this just isn't there.
For you, I think this falls on the lower end of that second tier right now. We were talking about, like, that third tier is where I hang my clown shoes, bourbon barrel beers, stuff like that. I think this is better than that. I mean, we talked about it. I'm getting, as it warms up, I think there's a bit of thinness in there. And honestly, the best character of this beer is the nose. The nose is really good.
As it warms, it's thinning. It's cloyingly sweet. There is a Coca-Cola note for me that is more present. There's this tannic oak that's really, it's so apparent.
It's a little biting. Right.
Too much biting. And the liquor, and I taste it, and I taste a cheaper rum. Just sweet, low-end rum.
So this is where, right now, I think you're willing to grade this as stands.
Yes.
Whereas I think I would want to just set one aside.
I think we got two.
Yeah,
we'll probably set one down in the basement for 6 months.
Set one aside because honestly I could see the hot booze as it warms up and that super oakiness
go away.
Silhouette had a oakiness I hated.
Right? Fresh.
And that went
why
away.
Why don't we grade it as it stands and then we'll re-review in 6 months.
Alrighty. I think right now I'd give it an 89.
I'm going to go an 87. So let's round it up to an 88. It's still really, really good, but the hype and the bottle count is truly driving.
It's driving the sales and the scores off.
Well, and it's Indeed and it's barrel aged. People like Indeed, and I like Indeed too. I just really, really wanted more barrel character, and I think maybe that they used the Appleton Estate barrels like a third time. So they previously held rum, then they held batch 1 of Rum King, and then they probably rinsed them with hot water, which dissipates a lot of character. Didn't refill them with rum, and then just put in another batch.
They probably
rum.
Coated it with rum. They probably put a bottle in there and rolled it around.
Yeah, you're right. But it just doesn't. You got to use new barrels every year, in my opinion. It's kind of half-assing it, but I don't know that they did that. That's just what I think.
For a barrel count this high, from what they went from last year to go from 300 to 49 barrels, that's you got to swing some sticks to get that many barrels out of nowhere.
Oh, 300 bottles to 49. Yeah, you're right. But they said they have a deal with somebody who gets them more barrels.
I'm sure they do.
So, well, we're going 88 on this. It's good. Is it trade worthy? Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Do you need to give up an arm and a leg in a low bottle count stout? No.
But this could be something where you get it now.
Batch 1. Trade for batch 1.
Batch 1 is great. Or this could turn into something that turns out to be really sought after later.
In time. All right, guys. See you in the next beer review. Cheers.